This illegal project that has been fought for 25 and 30 years next to this channel, which in the 100-year flood always floods, but once it has silt erosion coming down from a 20-foot fill, which will be here, then it's going to be flooded again. Look how far they're going back in there, bulldozing it. They're going to drive around this road and dump dirt all the way back there next to the floodplains. No, on the floodplain and next to the channel. A natural channel that absorbs rainwater, has many native species. When is America going to stop and think about what they do to the earth? This is the wall that C.V. Holmes wants to take down and make twice as large in case the 5 feet of fill that they are placing here begins to erode and take the houses with them. Here's some of the polluting trucks. Notice that they are not super modern, they're old. These trucks are old. That means they don't meet South Coast Air Quality Management standards. They gave new trucks with lengthy and don't have to pay if you don't have it from South Coast Air Quality to the harbor, the freight carrying trucks. But these trucks are allowed to pollute all their way. And if you call South Coast Air Quality, they come out and say, everything is right. Nothing is right about this much downside of our air quality. The mountain of fill they're going to have to put here. You see that grade there? It's going to have to match all the way over there because this is a floodplain. And believe me, there's going to be some mud in this street, some mud in people's houses, and it's going to fill up Marietta Creek. That means water cannot go down Marietta Creek, and it has to come back across what they claim to be is their tiny remaining floodland. Not going to work. Many neighborhoods have seen the result of this poor planning. They have mud in their streets, comes in their neighbors' houses, from any development that's above them. So, it's way more than quality building. It's completely the lack of understanding. Right now, the street sweeper's here because of that development. And it must have put quite a bit of dirt out on the road when it rained. So he's coming up and down here trying to resolve this. Bottom line, don't build anything. This is so un-California. It's causing this tremendous weather change across the world, from the deforestation out of other people's nations, or the genetically modified trees in Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and the placing of horrible non-native trees in Southern America. They call us the trespassers if we try to blockade this. They're the ones trespassing on the former beauty of Native American land. Leave it alone. It's a floodplain. It keeps these other dwellings and ranches from being flooded. The people on this street are concerned that CV community developers are placing fill as high as their fence and higher, and they're concerned that runoff will put mud into their yards. So CV wants to place a fence much higher than this one, and rain has no master. It goes where it wants to. So it could easily break a 1 cinder block thick wall and come into their yards. I am just concerned with where more people will get the water for everyday use, and concerned about the building materials taken out of the forest to build more stick housing, the impact of greenhouse gases from more traffic, from the 500 homes planned in a square mile here. They've started way back there, and they're building forward through this native vegetation. And papers on the internet states that the more heat, the less species, therefore the less native species. It would just be grasslands, and grasslands are before deserts. So enjoy this forest of sunflowers, for it is very rare and indicates moisture from either floodplain, vernal pools of water, moisture from underlying plants that give enough water for plants to grow, and a floodplain channel, which is why all those native trees are grown and should be well preserved and protected for the integrity of the village that they are fast trying to make into Orange County. So signing off, as Jesus said, He has to prepare a place for us. But if we don't take care of this remaining, then we will suffer on our way out, and our children. So we must stand for the land.